Hayden's pass in front, open man, they score! It's Guenther, and it's his 5th goal of the season.
Off. Here's the beautiful passing, and they moved Guenther over to his offside, and there you see the quick
again for a shorthanded tally. Now they still have to kill the penalty. Still a minute and 15 seconds left on this Utah power play. Sergachev walks the line, gets it to Keller. Keller, seam pass, and they score. It's Guenther, and it's tied again.
Part of the story is they played better in overtime. They could have had more success. Here's a shot by Guenther.
Keller, who follows up himself. Utah on the attack, 5-on-5. Keller goes low for Hayden. Sergachev, Guenther for Hayden, sprawling out and scored.
With an aggressive play, keeping that puck up front for Utah.
And now a shot, Guenther scores! Dylan Guenther!
That sends Utah back on offense, and what did I say, Matty? Dylan Guenther is back on the score sheet tonight. The line shuffling.
Steers it off by Keller to the near side, score! Guenther, his 2nd of the game.
And it leaks out to the far side. Penalty is over. Guenther with a shot, he scores! Dylan Guenther is one-timer.
Now, Clayton Keller gets this puck. As he looks up, Guenther is already there. Already ready to...
Keller skate to stick, looking down low, pumped wide by Cooley. They score on the opposite side. It's Guenther.
Maybe the skate of Ned right to Dylan Guenther, who puts it in.
Keep it all on the perimeter. Guenther, one-time rip. He scores.
in the crowd here at Capital One. You see how the forwards are up in the middle. This opens up this pass, and it just goes over. The Caps didn't want to be in, where they've got two forwards, middle of the ice. You want to take the flanks away. You're better off letting the shot come from up top with these two guys. Keller on the one.
9 games. They last played Saturday night at home in the Lost, New Jersey. Backhanded across, and they score. A sharp angle shot from Dylan Guenther, who's got one of the quick releases in the NHL, and a fantastic shot for sure, and he displayed it right there.
The shot, there, look at this, he's got that gun cocked and ready to go.
Keller looking around, Hayden, Keller, across, Guenther scores! Dylan Guenther!
Front of the net, when he gets it back, Dylan Guenther's open, end of story.
And speaking of movement, Dom, at the last second, Dylan Guenther.
Snyder in behind the net, bit of a rough ride there on Cooley, comes in front, shot! It's Dylan Guenther. You can't stop that.
Spin pass. Back of the net for Dylan Guenther.
A scintillating snipe from Guenther, the key.
Clayton Keller for Sergachev. Guenther fires and scores!
The great save by Husso on Schmaltz. And then Dylan Guenther right in the wheelhouse. A lot like the McTavish goal that tied the game. A one-time
over, so you just stay at it. You hope for a chance, and if you get one to go, then you put the team on their heels.
Guenther fires one off the block. He'll carry it through center. Hands it left. Hayden sets up Keller in the high slot. Snapped on net by Guenther. And a glove save is in.
Logan Cooley looking for some help, drops it side of the net, and Guenther with a shot, and that goes
game. Dylan Guenther has to be a little bit more active.
There he is, it's there, it's underneath, slamming it.
Jack McBain, who has been red hot as of late, and the puck will be moved along the near boards. Good keep here, down to the line. Keller and Sergachev, and across, Guenther shooting.
No reason why he couldn't get to 90 this year.
Sergachev and now Guenther.
Yeah, the majority of the offense comes from that one line. I mean, there's a stat out there that
shot to the front, they score, and it's Dylan Guenther.
He gloves it down. Still half a minute to go on the Utah power play. Keller fakes the one-timer, drops it off. Guenther rips it just wide.
Blocked by Victor Arvidsson. Cooley into the corner. Guenther, a shot, trying to go short side, and goes right off the iron, as you mentioned, Johnny. Guenther stopped again by Grubauer. Another fourth or fifth unbelievable stop in this period for Gruby. Marino hammered by Guenther off the goal post.
Perrott digging for it, came loose. Schmaltz back up high. Guenther, crossbar. He's got that fantastic shot. Let that one go, but hit up.
Payton back of the net. Gives to Kerfoot.
Sergachev to Keller. Top of the right circle. Little give and go. Keller gets it back to Guenther. Saved by Unger.
To Guenther. Utah power play. Moving the puck well. Guenther in. Toe drag. Forehand. Stopped by Wolf.
Sergachev looking around.
Guenther and Schmaltz have switched positions there. You see that?
Well, hemmed up along the boards. And here they come. It's a 2-on-0 down low. Oh, what a save by...
Again, knocked down briefly by Coleman, but the Utah group still has it. And Gunther's wicked release on display there. It stayed high. Guenther again denied. Point blank by Wolf. Great save by Dustin Wolf to hang in there against this talented trio. Keller to Guenther, shoots. That one off the... This is Guenther. Drops it back for a shot. Reimer the save and the rebound. They score. Stenlund.
Utah. 8.5 to go in this opening period. Dylan Guenther to the front. He tried to jam it home. Oh, and a power move. Looking to leave it for McBain. To the front. Guenther. And fanning out it was cool.
East across center so the Sharks can get a bit of relief here and a change. Guenther in.
Handling in traffic. Leaves for Guenther. Back to Valimaki. Keller. Guenther shoots. Got behind Jem Coleman off the...
Malinsky, or rather McBain, is behind the net. Guenther, one-timer, save made. The rebound available. Perfect position for Mackenzie Blackwood to make that save. McBain keeps it alive in the left wing corner for the pivot by Cooley. Behind the net, Guenther tries the Michigan. For a moment it looked...
Visiting team. Missed the first 42 games after back surgery. Here's a chance in front. Lankin ahead. Blocked by Marcus Pettersson, but now brought forward. 4 Utah players through center. Cooley, Guenther, what a left pass.
Guenther with a bit of room, cuts in front, gets taken down. That'll be a penalty on Chicago. Obviously the doctors looked at it. It was way more. Oh, here we go. There's a chance. Look out. Big save by Knight on that. Opportunity by Guenther as he broke through. Puck back to Cole with a shot deflected. Another save by Knight in the redirection. Can't find the puck.
With John Keating. And it goes a stolen puck. Big save. Off Guenther by Lyon. Puck.
Guenther. Dylan Guenther. Nick Schmaltz watched by Hronek. Guenther takes the pass. Gets a return feed. Cuts in front. Stopped by the left pad of Shilo. Chev. Here's Keller. Schmaltz again. Wrist shot. Tipped in by Guenther.
After the layover, the pace has been terrific. I think it's been pretty clean, all things considered. Is to the front, a chance there. Guenther on a reader.
Lars Eller accelerating, lost it there. Carconi one-on-one, drop pass. Snapshot just flexed high.
Chance Carconi. Chekovsky gets it across.
Season. Kesselring carries it across. Drops one. Shot. Score! Dylan Guenther lights the lamp. Had it and lost it. And now it's a 3-on-1 for Utah. Guenther, Dursey, Cooley, all to the net. It's Guenther. He scores. Dylan Guenther in overtime wins it for Utah.
Area right there, and Pajot sliding all the way over. Watch this shot. I mean, there's no chance for Varlamov, and Dobson was in the area, and it wasn't offside, that's for sure. Paj has got to get his stick on the other side, prevent the pass, leave him to the outside. If you were going to be a little critical, Brendan, I would have had Paj leave him exactly where he was, on the outside. But terrific shot by Guenther.
He had 2 goals in their opener. He had
Necessarily close to Sergachev, but took that one. Guenther gets by a wave of defenders. Great save by Saro.
Mata for Cooley. Keller has a cutter, fed. Guenther with a step, chip backhand.
Zone, and here's Clayton Keller. Our first look at him. He hits the drop pass. Dylan Guenther's shot, save made by UC.
And now Dylan Guenther brings it in.
Shoot, scores! Dylan Guenther's tied it at 2.
Guenther gets a head of steam and no hesitation here whatsoever. Uses the defenseman as a screen and then uses patented release to beat the Flyers netminder.
Dylan Guenther lies with his eyes. Watch his head. He looks over at Michael Kirk.
Keller's stuck in the offensive zone. He can't get out. He's just getting...
And 3 seconds to go. Guenther, he shoots, he scores! Dylan Guenther! Did it count? It did!
line. This is not offside. And then the release that's one of the top 3 in the NHL gives Utah a huge OT win.
Sanheim pressuring from in front. Lawton pressuring from behind.
Logan Cooley, he's off to a fine first half as well as Guenther who scores.
Guenther has a wonderful shot. To me, too much backing up for the Sharks. There's too much space up top. Yeah, you want to protect the middle, but everybody seems to be following the puck. Guenther, you see, well, it goes off of
Onside, but it rolls toward Ingram, and he fires it off the glass out to center ice. It's a breakaway for Guenther for the win. Shut down, rebound, score. Dylan Guenther
Of Ingram, and it went high over the crossbar. Back the other way, Guenther. Glove save, Mike.
By the way, San Jose and Tampa Purdue player. Played for Florida earlier in his career as this one is flipped back out high.
Now Cole to Keller. And it's fired. That rocket
back to full strength. Dylan Guenther, here he comes. He brings it in. Guenther shoots. Getting a piece was wall.
Saw his life flash before his eyes.
I was going to say.
He looked up and Connor
Jalisa will be the 3rd man back to the bench. Guenther gets through one way. He's got Keller in front. Wow, what a save. Rebound, score.
Poke it along for Logan Cooley. Across it goes, Dylan Guenther. What an effort. And a glove.
On just about every possession of the offensive zone.
Stick lifted steal. Guenther down the pipe. He missed on the.
So it stays 3-2 Utah. 4 minutes to go. Here's Cooley. Drops it off. Schmaltz back to Guenther with a shot. And out.
Cooley finds Guenther. He's in. Shot. Save to Smith. Rebound swatted way where Dylan Guenther has it. Checks both sides in the rearview mirror. Drops it for Cooley. He'll feed across Guenther into Smith.
I think you sold it a little bit. I did look. It hit him in a tough spot where it was just above the elbow pad, below the shoulder pad, so it might have gave him a stinger.
Here comes Guenther, and he's in. Guenther knocked off the puck there.
Come. Alex Kerfoot crisscrossing with Guenther. He'll take it in. A shot goes wide.